First pitch on its way.
Diaz.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Irvin is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a solo shot for Aledmys Diaz. Third home run for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's Carlos Correa now. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Carlos Correa.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
A bouncer up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The designated hitter.
At the plate, Abraham Torre. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So one run on one hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Eighth inning coming up. The A's lead this. Forrest Whitley has been summoned
now
from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 63.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano.
Whitley.
He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Elvis Andrus will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. The pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
In now, Stephen Piscotty, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And I bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in, Matt Olson. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set, and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Andrus over at second. Piscotty at first with no outs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone.
The left fielder.
Digging in, Mark Canha, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Looking to minimize the damage here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped him up. Alvarez in foul ground. And that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Leading up for the Astros.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
JB went.
Play ball. Number 57.
Here's Michael Brantley, and their runners at the corners now.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed. calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 9th inning coming up. It's the A's 5. Striding into the box, Justin Bour. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Justin Bour.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The next 0-2. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Tony Kemp will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first base. Number 5, Tony Kemp.
Here's Jed Lowry now. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play.
Now back.
So stepping in, Austin Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The next 0-2. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. Throwing to second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Brad Peacock takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. So 2 runs. So striding in, Alvarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The first baseman, number 44.
Sergio Romo is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Romo still playing here at age 38. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 0-2 once more is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 7-3 game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
And they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting that night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Standing in now, Abraham Torrey. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ball 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike now for Houston. Hit hard on the ground to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. He pulls this one into right. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The A's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Cole Irvin gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Christian Javeri pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking